Hello, my friend, Pastor Kurt here, and I've got a very life-changing, extremely important, put down everything, listen carefully question for you. Here it is. Let it hit you. Are you a part of the church? It didn't ask you if you went to church. It didn't ask you if you're just staying at home and watching video online. It didn't ask you if the church kind of hurt you at some point, so you left. I didn't ask you if you're volunteering. I asked you if in your heart of hearts you understand theologically if you're part of the church. You see, having grown up not going to church, I think I have a unique appreciation for how awesome the church has been for me. It's not very popular. What's popular is going online and saying, I deconverted this and had this bad experience and this negative thing happened to me. And of course, all those things happen because we're sinful people. But my experience is simply this. I went to church and church changed my life. In fact, I can remember the first church I went to. They were all hugging me. I came in there hugging. I hated being hugged. I'm not a hugger. But a part of me went, I really need this. And that's been my experience ever since. I have found meaning and purpose in church. Are you a part of the church? Here's how the Apostle Paul says it in Ephesians 2:19. You are members of God's very own family, citizens of God's country, and you belong in God's household with every other Christian. In other words, he's not saying to you, you need to attend at least once a week or a couple times a month, or at least when there's not soccer, or at least when the weather's not good up at Tahoe, get to church a little bit. He's not saying that. He's elevating theologically and significance to you personally to the highest level what church is. 3 ideas in here. Family, country, household. What's family? You have an inheritance. When you're not going to church, when you're not part of church, when you're not immersing yourself in church, when you don't love the church as much as Jesus does, you're neglecting your inheritance. You've got an amazing inheritance that you are not even touching or being a part of. Man, don't do that. Be a part of the church. The second idea is country. You have rights and responsibilities. The idea here is citizenship. So if I was a citizen of Rome, even if I was of low position, I had certain rights. There were things they would never do to me because I was a citizen of the Roman Empire. It's the same idea Paul's using here. He goes, when you become really a church person, you have rights. You have identity in Christ. You have purpose in Christ. And with rights also comes responsibilities. You've been given a gift by grace of those rights. Therefore, you have to manage them and steward them carefully and with great excellence. You got to go after it. So family, you have an inheritance. Country, you have rights and responsibilities. And then we're a household. Well, if you grew up in any sort of household of any size, I grew up with 7 siblings, 9 of us, what you know immediately there is you have a job to do. You see, households don't run unless everyone does their job. Another place, Paul says, in every household, you'll find some pieces that are of great high value. In other words, you only bring them out when the special guests come. And you'll see other things that are of common value. They're useful every day. He says, whether you're a high value, special occasions, or you're a daily, you both have value and you're both important. My friend, the church doesn't exist without you. Your job, if you don't do it, no one else does it. I cannot be successful without you. So here's the bottom line. Get off your couch, get back into church, work through that pain and that hurt. Here's what I want you to do this summer. It's so funny. Church attendance goes down this summer. It always confuses me. In the summer, don't take a vacation from church. Take a vacation to church. Why? Because God's got an inheritance there for you. He's got rights and responsibilities there for you. And you have a job. It's significant and important. Discover it. Be a part of the church.